What's up, guys? It's me, Darnell Graham here, and today we're gonna. Oh crap! I forgot about your part. Okay, no intro for him then.
What's up, bros? It's Maj, and welcome back.
And we're gonna watch Five Nights at Freddy's Top 10 Part 2.
Just
And
made by the same guy.
as
If
you
you
can,
guys pick out the name, then
his name is Let Me Know. If you watch the last one, you could tell that Samaj was really scared. I had to make a promise with him to react to whatever he wanted after this.
yes,
So,
I can do this. I can do this.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, click it. Okay, here we go. FNAF 2. Oh, this is by Five Nights at Freddy's 2, not 1.
Even though promotional posters for the game introduced Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as a grand reopening, it's all but confirmed to be a prequel.
Oh,
the most compelling
prequel.
evidence for this is that upon completion of Night 5, you receive a paycheck which reveals that the game takes place in 1987. And if you
Okay.
remember, in the first game, Phone Guy mentions an incident that happened sometime in 1987 that he simply calls the Bite of 87.
The Bite of 87.
To walk around during the day too. But then there was the bite of 87.
Well,
So,
I guess
unless
number 2
some
is a
sort of
prequel then.
time-traveling device is introduced in later installments, it's pretty safe to say that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel. If you're somehow still not convinced, take a look at the article underneath the paycheck. It reveals that the pizzeria is closing and that all the new animatronics that were introduced in this game
Yeah.
will be scrapped due to malfunctioning.
Oh,
However,
snap.
the old animatronics will remain in the hopes that the restaurant will reopen someday in the future.
Okay.
Which would explain why we don't encounter the new animatronics in the first game. Then there's
Oh.
also the fact that in the first game, it sounds like Phone Guy is killed during Night 4.
I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there.
Do 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 do
Oh no.
do do do. Oh,
But in
Crap.
the second game, he's obviously fine.
Night
Now
4 he
that
dies.
Golden Freddy has actually been named in the game, Phone Guy and the
Oh my
Puppet are
freaking
the
God.
only remaining characters without an official name.
Put the puppet up, please. I hate the puppet.
Almost
Are you
all
serious?
animatronics in the series are male, the only exceptions being Chica and Toy Chica.
Oh
which
my
are
freaking
female.
God,
There's also
seriously?
The puppet, which is a bit
He
of a
says to put the
mystery, but
puppet
is
up.
generally assumed to be male. Then there's Mangle. While
Okay.
Mangle is referred
Why are you
to
so
as
scared
a
of the
he
puppet?
by Phone Guy.
I think the employees refer to him
I'm
as
sorry.
the mangle.
The custom night challenge titled Lady
but-
Night includes Chica, Toy Chica, and
Is it
Mangle,
too late now to
leading
say
me to believe that it's
sorry?
actually a she.
No.
Let's
Probably.
talk about the Bite of
Must be
87
me-
incident.
mad
The
at
second
me.
game is set in 1987, the year of the incident, which
Okay.
is hardly a coincidence. But we never see or hear anything about this during the game, which must mean that it hasn't happened yet. But if that's the case, the game unintentionally gives us the exact date for when it must have happened. Because
Yeah.
at the end of Night 6, Jeremy is informed that the pizzeria is closing and that he will be working the day shift for the restaurant's last event, a birthday party the next day.
We have one more event scheduled for tomorrow, a birthday. You'll be on day shift.
In other
Yep.
words, the Bite of 87 occurred on November 14th.
Oh, November 4th. Wait,
After
wasn't that just
completing each
not too
night up
long
to Night
ago?
4 in the
Not
second game,
1987,
you
but
get a
November
really
14th.
strange
It's like
cutscene
about a
like
month
this
ago.
one. But what's really weird about these short clips is that we're actually in the dining area from the first game.
Yeah. Oh. Fact 6.
The creator of the game, Scott Cawthon, is
Oh, he
also
lives
the
in
voice
Texas.
behind Phone Guy.
He's in Texas?
Yeah.
Interesting to notice that
Oh,
even Scott
God,
himself
no.
simply calls
What,
him
you live in
Phone
Texas?
Guy, which might
Oh my
suggest that he
freaking
doesn't
God, this
have
guy
an
is from
actual name
Texas.
yet.
I'm sorry, Mom.
After
Oh
playing
my-
the first 6 nights in the
Oh my
second
God,
game as
this guy is from
Jeremy
Texas.
Fitzgerald, you actually play the 7th custom night
What,
as
now you're
someone
happy?
named Fritz Smith.
No, I'm
What's interesting
upset.
here, though, is that his
You're
name
scared
is
that
very
this guy
similar
who
to
made the scary
surnames
game
of the two
lives in
main
your state?
characters. Fritz taken
Yes.
from Fitzgerald and Smith taken from Schmidt. As I'm sure most of you know by now, sometimes after one of the animatronics attacks, the game doesn't end. Instead,
Oh my
you get
god, that
to play
marionette
these
scared me.
top-down 2D
Of course, they
minigames. I
use the
won't go
puppets
into what
jump
these
scare.
games could potentially be about because
Of other people, they use the
really
puppet.
don't know. But after reading through several
I
forums,
hate the Mario.
the game myself, there might be
The
a few things
marionette.
you've missed. For
A
example,
marionette.
one of these four minigames, you'll
Like
hear a
Toadette
distorted
and
voice
Mario
calling out
combined.
different letters.
S-A-V. Save? Yep, save.
They each spell out
Save.
Save them, help
and
them,
save him.
save him.
In one of the
What?
games where you play as the puppet, the game ends with a jump scare by Golden Freddy.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Let's play that again.
That scared me again.
are you serious?
Quit
You
scaring
still
me.
can't see, but there's actually a fifth child right there. For
Oh, a
one
fifth
single
person.
frame before Golden Freddy appears, a fifth child can be seen. But another thing is happening at the same time.
Oh my
The
god,
score
if
in
you
the
just
upper
stop
left
doing
corner
that.
changes
Oh my
to
God.
a seemingly random number every single time you play this minigame. Then there's also, of course, this guy. He's been dubbed the Purple Man for now, and he
The purple
doesn't
guy.
seem to resemble any of the animatronics. He even arrives in a car in one game and thus is most likely human. He always appears in two of the minigames, and in a third, he actually kills you before
Oh.
crashing the game.
Okay. Fact 9.
There's also an Easter egg in the second game, similar to the Golden Freddy Easter egg in the first game. This time,
Oh.
it seems to happen at random, but will also crash the
Oh,
game.
snap, the
It
Shadow
looks
Bonnie.
almost exactly like Toy Bunny, except for the fact that this animatronic is completely black with white teeth and eyes, and appears
I
to
swear,
be
in
some
my
sort of
opinion, Toy
shadow
Bonnie
or
is the scariest.
hallucination, given how it just slowly fades away. In the second game, it's easy to figure out when the game is supposed to take place because the game actually gives us the exact date. From this, we can figure out that night 5 is a Thursday, which
Night
is a
5
little
is a
weird, as
Thursday.
that means we started working on a Sunday. Nevertheless, this also means that night 6 is Friday the 13th.
Oh, I see what you guys
since it's a
did
date
there.
surrounded by a lot of superstition. But the first game only gives us
Friday
a
the
partial date
13th.
and leaves out
Are you serious right now? Freaking buffering errors at a time like this?
the year. But you notice that the dates
Now you're
between the two
ahead of me
games
by a
follow
little
the
bit, though.
exact same pattern. Night 6 in the first game is also November 13th. Now we could assume that this is also a Friday for two reasons.
Okay.
One, paychecks are usually given out on Fridays,
Yep.
and two, it would
Follow
follow
the
same
pattern
as
as
the
the
second
second
game.
Yep, it
By
would.
doing this, we can actually narrow it down a bit because Friday the 13th in November doesn't happen every single year.
We
And
know
given
that.
the technology seems to be a little dated in both games, I'm also going to assume that neither takes place in the future. That leaves us with 1992, 1998, and 2009.
Yo.
Okay, let's go back to the
Hey, we
second
also
game.
had
Take a look at the
2015, which is
money
this
we're
year.
receiving. $100.50. Why not just 100? I don't know about you, but if I had to come up with a random number like this, I'd be most likely to use a whole number and skip the decimals altogether.
Yeah, I would
so
too.
maybe it isn't random. We work between 12 and 6 a.m., so 6 hours.
Okay.
6 hours times 5 nights is 30 hours. 100.50 divided by 30 gives us $3.35 per hour.
Nope,
If we
not
compare
working
that
there.
to federal and state minimum wages in the
Who would
US
wanna
in
work there for
1987,
$3.35 an
it
hour?
actually checks out. If we do the same for the paycheck we received in the first
This
game,
is messed
night
up.
5, we can completely rule out 2009, and the most likely year
Oh.
of the two remaining is 1992.
Oh, okay.
However, if it turns out that
Oh.
1992, it's official.
The sixth night in the first game is in fact not a Friday like in the second game. The first 5 nights at Freddy's could really take place anywhere between 1987 and somewhere around 1998,
Yep.
depending on which state we're actually located in. That is, if we're even located in the US at all. Take a
Okay.
listen to this.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
What?
Did
What?
he just say
Hello and welcome to your new summer job.
Oh,
Your new
summer job.
Your new summer job.
As far as I know, it's not considered to be summer in November, unless
Oh.
you live in the southern hemisphere, where summer actually starts in December, and all of a sudden
Welcome to your new summer job.
would make a lot of sense. But
Yep.
instead, nothing else would. Why is Phone Guy speaking with an American accent? Why are we dealing with dollars? Why is everything in English? I could go on like this for a while.
Must be in Australia.
So, conclusion? With the evidence we've found so far, both games most likely takes place in the US, and the first game most likely takes place around 1992, and the second game certainly takes place in 1987.
Oh.
But there's still some conflicting evidence, so for the time being, we don't really know shit.
Oh God.
I'm turning my gamepad around.
Okay. I'm watching this because I'm about to get scared out of my life. Here we go. It's probably the puppet. I don't even know. Here we go. Oh my God, this song. Oh.
It's the Mario set again!
They tricked me. I didn't get scared, but I was like into the song though.
This is messed up.
That's messed up how they just scared you because you thought it was a song?
Yes, and that was the song, and they just turned it out of nowhere.
Well, because as soon as the song played, you looked at it. Samaj? As soon as the song played, you looked at it.
Yes.
And then a puppet just shows up in your face. That's funny. Okay, but anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. Anything you want to say, Samaj, or are you too scared?
No.
You want to just end this and move on? Okay, peace, guys.